Amir Jennings and his mother Zinah were reported missing the first week of December. Zinah turned up weeks later after a Christmas Eve car crash in Columbia. But there was no Amir, and police say Zinah was telling them false stories about the boy being with relatives in Atlanta and North Carolina. Her family then appealed to the public.
My family and I are requesting your support in helping us to find his location and to bring him home.
We're not taking anything to chance. We're not leaving any stone unturned at this point. That's why you see us doing so much on this investigation to be aggressive.
The efforts of police turned up little. In late January, a possible break, though, a tip leading authorities to a wooded area in North Columbia. However, searchers found nothing after several hours, leading to increased concern in the community.
It's sad and also confusing because, the child can't speak for himself. So someone has to speak for him.
The worries mounted just days later when Zinah Jennings appeared in court. Her attorney, HEMPHILL Pride, arguing police were violating her constitutional rights by refusing the 23-year-old's release on bond.
And they think that if you're charged with a crime and you don't cooperate with them, then you're a flight risk. I submit to you that Mrs. Jennings has an absolute right to remain silent.
Court records also showed a judge had deemed Jennings mentally ill and required she take medication for symptoms of schizophrenia. And while police say Jennings refused to talk about her son's whereabouts while she sat in jail, people on the outside also had few answers, but weren't giving up hope, holding a number of community vigils.
We put him to bed tonight after putting our own kids to bed. We tell him good night. We tell him we love him.
One of those vigils organized by the Jennings family and widely attended by people who did not even know them, but knew the story.
I don't know what happened in my daughter's life that broke her spirit.
In the weeks that have followed, no new details have emerged until Thursday. A grand jury indicting Zinah Jennings on one charge of unlawful neglect of a child.
I don't think my client had anything to do with hurting the child. I think the child certainly can be found. I'm not in law enforcement.
Well, tonight, Jennings attorney HEMPHILL Pride also asking Columbia Police to challenge the public to come forward with any information about Amir, saying they should give immunity to any person who can come up with information that will lead them to that little boy. Jennings Pride adding he will push for a speedy trial in the Jennings case, and at this point, no date for that has been set.